It's been a long time. Hello there, beautiful people of YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly. I have not been on YouTube for literally a year. I gave it a go probably about this time last year. I've been a bit busy. I found out that I was pregnant literally probably around about March last year. I thought I'm just going to put that off for a bit. I have stuff to do. I'm back, and what I wanted to do originally was do my own opinions, what's going on in the world today and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to take a different approach this time. Since like becoming a new mum, it's amazing. She's sat next to me, and that's, if you hear anything, she's just chatting away sometimes. She is currently trying to go to sleep as well, but me talking and having noise in the background helps her to sleep, so I thought, why not have her next to me while she's trying to go to sleep and I'll talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm going to take a different approach with this YouTube channel, and I'm going to do little things that are babies, some story times that I've experienced with having my baby and stuff like that. So yeah, and today I thought would be a really good idea because there were some things that I learned along the way that I literally had no idea. Some new mum tips. Hey, go to sleep, go to sleep. Sorry. Some new mum tips that maybe you didn't know or maybe are really helpful to have. And by the way, this is not my bedroom, as you can see. This is my daughter's bedroom. A lot more light in here and it's easier to sit. Just to be in here, but look at the wallpaper, isn't it gorgeous? We love Winnie the Pooh. Do not listen to anyone else's labour horror stories. It's probably the worst thing you could do, because some of them can be horribly frightening and you're like, okay, I didn't think that would, it's just gonna make you more anxious for it, especially if it's your first one. You don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, so listening to other people is probably not a good idea. If you listen to the people that don't have horror stories, it's a lot more helpful when they can tell you, oh, it will feel like this, maybe it will feel like this is how it felt for me. That's a bit different than people saying, oh my god, it was freaking horrible, oh my god, that was bloody real. Yeah, you know, you don't want that kind of horror story. Also, with getting ready for your labour and like getting your hospital bags ready, getting your baby bags ready, while you're packing your bag, do it with your partner, because when they tell you, you will not be able to speak. You will literally not be able to speak. So you need your partner to know what is going in that bag, when you're going to need that stuff, and also keep telling your partner what your labour plan to be. For example, I didn't have much of a labour plan because what's the point in planning something that you have no idea what is going to happen? I went with the flow of it. I said I'll have the usual gas and air, and that's what I had. I did not want an epidural at all because I've heard things can go really bad with them, and I said to my partner, I will only have it if it is necessary and it's a must that the midwife has told me and the doctors have told me that I need to have right away. That was the only way that I was going to have anything more than gas and air. But luckily I didn't need any more. That was all I needed, thank goodness, and it went nice and smoothly. Don't believe what pop culture and like people on the TV tell you about newborn babies and labour. It's all obviously not every director or every person has gone through labour and stuff like that, so they're just trying to go off what everyone else says. You know the quote in Friends when Rachel was having her baby shower and her mum says, oh, what are you going to do? The baby's going to be like going 10 times a day. And Rachel's like, oh my god, it goes 10 times a day. They really don't. They don't go that much. The first week or so they will go a bit frequently, but it depends if you're breastfeeding or bottle feeding. I did both. She's 3 months old now. Now she is just bottle fed. She goes literally once a day. Sometimes twice a day, sometimes she doesn't go. So it's the bare minimum of poo, to be honest. But she pees a lot. A lot. I've never known a baby to pee so much. But that's better than poo, isn't it? Let's be serious. When getting your baby room ready, you don't have to spend loads of money. You don't have to go to like, well, you could have gone to Mothercare, but you kind of can't now. I got this lovely white crib for like, I think it was like £90. It was from Wayfair actually, and I got a really nice carpet, like big carpet rug as well. I'll insert it somewhere here, and that was probably about £90. That varies because of how big it is. I've got a changing table that's got like pretty unicorns on it because I love unicorns. I got that for £80. If you literally just Google stuff that you want, it will come up with the most cheapest things that you could think of. I did not spend loads of money on anything. Even go on Facebook, go on the sale bit. I bought her first like little bouncer chair for £5 second hand. She loves it. It's got a little elephant on it, it's got a little tiger on it, it's got a mirror. It's £5. Facebook. Brilliant. Another myth that I was told is that you have to obviously have your baby sleeping with you for the first 6 months. It does not have to be the first 6 months. It does not have to be up to 6 months. My baby girl, she was sleeping through the night and waking up once until nearly 3 months, and then me and my partner decided, let's just get her into her own bed and see what happens. Because literally at 6 months they recommend you put the baby in their own room, you start weaning them, and before then, or maybe at the same time, they will start teething. You do not want all 3 of them happening at the same time. Your baby will be a nightmare. No, so get them in there whenever you want, really. But I would say get them in there when they've stopped waking up so frequently. Like my baby, she wakes up once in the night for a bottle, for a nappy change, and then she'll go straight back to sleep. And I think that's all right. Waking up once is fine. When you first come out the hospital and bring baby home, the first night is the hardest because you're still getting used to them. They're getting used to you, and now they're in a completely different place. They don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. It is hard, but you've just got to push through. It will be fine, trust me. I know it's hard when people say sleep when the baby sleeps because you've got other stuff to do in that, but I'd say do that for the first few weeks. Literally, it does not matter if the house is a mess at the first few weeks. You are recovering. You're getting used to a new human. So, yeah, literally sleep when they sleep. It doesn't matter if you need to take a shower. You're not going to go anywhere important that you need to smell nice for, are you? It doesn't matter. People are going to understand that you're going to look messy. I mean, my baby's 3 months old. Look at my hair. I haven't washed it in a week. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere nice. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not wearing makeup, and I'm still videoing for YouTube because I wanted to get it done. Because I want to get back into this. Because I feel like I've got a voice now. I feel like I can help some new mums out there. Anyway, getting back on track. She's making the cutest noises. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, you need to breastfeed. Breastfeeding's the best. Breast is best. Yeah, okay, it's your choice. But I would at least try. I wanted to because, well, I knew it would save a lot of money if I was going to go do breastfeeding. But I knew straight away that I didn't want her constantly on my body. I knew that I was going to do that for the first few weeks where she was really small and getting used to the world and everything, and then I was going to pump, so I brought a breast pump for later on. But I would definitely give it a go. If you don't get along with it, you don't get along with it. But I had a bit of issue with breastfeeding. My baby, she cracked my nipples basically straight away. so I had to put her onto formula and having breast milk in the day as well. But that was fine. Her diet was fine. She's still growing fine and everything else. But my milk dried up pretty quickly. I think it dried up about when she was nearly 2 months, and then I just needed to stop. There was just nothing coming out. So I was like, oh well, that's the end of that. So at least I gave it a go. I persevered and I carried on till the end, basically, didn't I? The best bottles and dummies I would say to use are the MAM ones, M-A-M. They are absolutely brilliant. This is a MAM bottle that goes up to 4 ounces, just over 4 ounces. They are really, really good. This was a size 1T, and you can see that it's quite flat. It's really good. And on the end, I don't know if you can see, it's got some holes all the way around the edge, and that helps for proper air to flow through when they are sucking, so they're not getting air from the bottle to give them colic. And also you can get dummies. This one is a 0 to 2 months. Definitely get these ones first because they're a lot smaller, and you can see that the teat is exactly the same as the bottle teats. And then go on to bigger ones. These are 0 to 6 months, and then obviously change them at 6 months to 12. All of that. This one's cute because it's a glow in the dark one, so when you rummage around trying to find a dummy in the middle of the night, it's always cool to have a glow in the dark stuff. Mum is all the way for bottles. Trust me. You can get them from anywhere. You can get them from Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's. Go for it. Before your baby comes, or even after they've come, go to a like baby and toddler show, because they have like little markets and stuff, and you can ask people for advice. You can get so much cheap stuff like books, toys, clothes, anything. It's all in one place, and it's absolutely brilliant. I bought my last little bits, like this little unicorn toy is so cool. What you definitely need to do, but I would say that with the research that I've found, do not wean your baby before 6 months. Because there is research that says if you start weaning your baby onto food before 6 months, that's how they can develop intolerances, allergies, being fussy eaters, and things like that. But even though on packaging and in shops it says like 4 to 6 months, no, just do it from 6 months, because then their stomach's ready, their mouth is ready, but that's when they started to teething as well. Sometimes it can be before, but that, I don't know. You do not have to spend ridiculous amounts of money on a baby monitor. Literally, you don't. I will show you. I don't know if you can see in the corner here, this little thing here, that is my monitor. It's just a camera. It's just a little camera. It can connect to your phone or your tablet with an app, and it will give you a live feed to wherever you are in the house or whatever like that. You just got to click the on button on your iPad. I use my iPad. It tells you the temperature. It has a motion sensor on it and a sound detector on it as well. And this is the live feed. It's amazing. It's a little bit delayed, as you'll see. There's my hand. Now I'm pulling it out. But still, there's barely a delay, and that's full screen, and it's a tiny camera. It's brilliant. I got it for £30 from B&M. If you don't know what that is, we have a store in England that literally just sells really nice stuff for real cheap. So yeah, if you want a baby monitor, don't get a proper one, just get one of these. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a Motorola make as well. Brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, there were my little tips that I found I didn't know when I first became a mum, and I thought I'd share it with the world. Give this video a thumbs up, please. Subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell if you want to see when I am posting. To see what happens next, stick around, and I'll see you soon. Bye!